all my fellow panelists. National education policy is easy to understand by the learners, and it will make the learners-centric curriculum. That's the aim of this national education policy, and that's what I also felt. Now let me tell you one thing, that why a policy is published by the government. First of all, there will be some void. To overcome those voids, we generally publish the new policies. So what was there in national education policy earlier? What are the problems what we are noticing now? First is affordability, accountability, and quality. Now in the third point, the quality is directly related to this learner-centric approach and learning makes easy. How it happens? How does it happen? First of all, there is a paradigm shift from the teacher-driven classroom to children-driven learning. It's a big difference because we want to bring the content-wise learning to experiential learning so that the learning can be activity-based. The first point, the super excitement of this education policy is that we are including the pre-learning age. So to say, the preschool also is included now in the mainstream learning. Why I am telling that? 0 to 6 years is highly cognitive years where children learn through their hands and senses. Mainly 3 to 6, which is a very, very crucial age for each child to learn. Psychologically, physically, emotionally, and obviously cognitively. So what happens? Children will be having something in hand. They will touch, they will feel, they will understand the concept behind it. Suppose I am talking about an apple, or I am talking about a banana, or I am talking about any other vegetable. Children can hold it, understand it, and they will understand the various aspects of that particular object. The color, the taste, the texture, the shape, the sizes, all those things. Similarly, in arithmetical awakening, what happens? Children will be having some counters in hand and they will count with the counters and will understand that what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Otherwise 1 to 10 is like a poem for them. So this is a huge difference from the rote learning, so to say, and from the experiential learning. Secondly, the children will be having the ability of reading. What do we mean by reading? I am not meaning by the mere reading. When a child is learning something or reading something, it should be a total reading. Means the child will learn the words in a sentence. He will give the appropriate pause because he is understanding what is he learning. So these are the basic numeration, fundamental reading ability what we are looking at through this national education policy. Another big change what has happened in this education policy is age-wise, need-wise development of the child. At the age of 6 to 7, what is the need of that particular age group, which is very different from the need of a child of age group of maybe 9, 10, 11 years of age. Same thing, when we are going towards high school, the need of that particular student is very different. So in the middle school, what we are catering to the inquisitiveness of the child. At this stage, generally in 5th standard, 6th standard, 7th standard, children or students, they need to have something, anything you say, electrical circuit or how the chemical reaction is happening, everything they want to experiment. And that's why at this stage exactly we are giving the vocational training for the children. It is included in the mainstream curriculum so that children learn 1 or 2 professional field learning also, which may be of big help for these children to pursue the education after their schooling. And what happens to the high school education? High school education is a huge, going through a huge change. As you all know that when we are hungry, eating food is our main aim. But we don't want to eat food by taking those food items which we don't like. Like if we are going through a buffet dinner, you know that your plate should be filled with those food only which you like, and you will be feeling so comfortable because you are liking the food, you are choosing that food, and you will never feel that you are forced to eat something. Same with high school children. High school is having the palette of choosing. What do I mean by that? High school children will be having the option to choose a subject from their own interest. A mathematical minded student will be able to take music as a main subject also. A history student will be able to take chemistry also. A person who is interested in science can take psychology also as a subject, as his or her main subject to study. Isn't it really interesting? So the high school children, when they are having their own choice, they are having their own way to learn things, they are actually learning those subjects which will give them the freedom to feed their mind to understand what they are going to learn. So I feel that altogether national education policy will bring out satisfied youth population of our next generation, which will be really helpful for the India's dream of globalization of learning. Thank you.